Hello friends, here I am again with you and thoughts about life. Continue doing my call that I have, inner call to share my experience, to share my knowledge. Maybe it's the time. Before I was fighting with this, and now I'm ready to share with you. Oops. Okay, it's better, I guess. So, as I said, it's some spontaneous videos, and I would love to share insights that I get during this week and what I understood and what I practice. So today, after my meditation, I understood that the new beginning is important, and new beginning to start with is to observe your life events, the most important events in your life, and the way how they happens. Like, for example, you achieve something, and yeah, first of all, you need to be grateful that you achieve it, and feel, understand that it's not your own achievements, that you are not alone there who achieved something or went through something important in life. It's your inner team. It's people that around you who were willing to help you. Your teachers in life, your parents, your ancestors, your angels. It's like a lot of entities, a lot of spirits, a lot of people who help you to achieve what you achieved. And do this observation before starting something new or some new step in your life, or move forward in your life somewhere in a different level. Let's observe what was in the past, what we achieved, what happened with us, even negative things and positive things. If you see them from the biggest perspective and see them like zoom yourself, boom, and see as a painting, as a beautiful design that God created, you will feel how everything is organized, amazingly organized, how everything is tuned to help you. If you see this, if you notice it, if you acknowledge that, this get you even more energy to move forward. So before you move forward in your life, next step in your life, in any aspects of the life, your business or your health or your relationship or your motherhood or fatherhood, friendship, or moving to another place or changing the country or whatever happens in life, let's have the gratitude to the team that was working for you. Because as I mentioned before, we cannot achieve anything alone. I met one person who was very successful, and we talk about life, like more deeply philosophical topics of life, and I asked him, what do you feel? You achieved so much, you're so successful, how you did that, what is the secret? And unfortunately, or fortunately, he replied to me that he achieved everything alone and nobody helped him. And I said, how about your teachers in life? And he said, no, I learned everything myself, and I just work hard and I got where I am now. Okay, this is his perspective. He passed away recently after this talk with a blood clot, sorry, and suddenly, very suddenly, like 15 minutes and gone. I don't know, is it this conversation between us had any impact or not? Doesn't matter. For me, it was very important to understand that I shouldn't be in this place. I shouldn't say that I achieve what I achieve alone. Definitely, there's a lot of teachers in your life, negative or positive, teachers who needs to teach you in a hard way, or teachers who needs to teach you in an easy way and natural way. Also, nature is teaching us every day. The sun is coming up, the moon is changing him, and the night. And it's all affected us as well. And how we build relationship with the sun, for example. Do we celebrate the sun solstice and the winter solstice? Do we feel this? Do we kind of go in line with the movement that our planets are doing? And how we connect with that? It's also personal connection. You don't need to be astrolog or someone specifically working with this. No, it's your personal relationship. Personal relationship with the sun. You can speak to the sun. You can build this relationship with it. You can build the relationship with the tree that is around your house, and it can be your teacher. Every morning you go to work or go out from your house, apartment, place you live, and you see this tree all the time, every day. Say hello. Hello, my beautiful friend. How are you? What did you see tonight? What did you understood? What was the energy? What was the information you received? Hug this tree. Say hello. Give me the strength for the day. Help me to move forward. Give me the knowledge. It's so beautiful. I have trees, friends, everywhere I'm traveling. When I'm visiting the same place every time, I have this tree to talk to. Like, how was you before I came back? How was your life? What is happening around you? What is the energy around you? What is this village or city looks like now after me being not here for some time? That's why I love to come back to places I loved, and I have been there and spent some time, because I will meet those trees. People can change, everything can change, the trees will be there. And it's very sadly when you see your friend cut it, and people cut the tree, and it happened as well. So it's also like a destiny of that tree, and destiny for you to understand that things need to be let go and need to be naturally goes, with gratitude as well. And the spirit of the tree will be there anyway, so you can talk even to the spirit. It's not something like you need to be very spiritual and you need to really like be so much open and connected with everything. You do it your level. You do it the way you want it. You do it the way it's natural for you and appropriate in this moment in your life. And nobody can push you to do more or less. But just to notice, just to understand the knowledge that there's so many things around you that helping you and affecting you. And how you will play with this spirits, nature, people, energies. Even building, even house has an energy, accumulating the energy of people who were living here before you, like this house. It's very old. So many people were living here before me and my family. What these walls are talking to me? What is the ceilings want to tell me? What is the messages I'm getting here? Is it a good place for me to be here or not? Or maybe it's a short period of time that this house allowed me to be here, or it's a long period of time. And you can get this in your meditation when you go inside yourself and giving yourself a time to listen. And the ear can be here and here. And your eyes can be also like ears to listen. You can do whatever. It's your magic. It's your body. You just open those doors to receive messages. I have one story to share with you. So it's one of the most beautiful events happened with me, among with thousands of them. When I start talking about my life, everyone, my friends, always telling me, you need to write a book, you need to talk about it. So I start talking first. Let's see, definitely one day I will write the book. I do some notes, but not really like committing myself to write a book right now. In the future, I'm open to it. So the story was in India, and I was swimming in a beautiful Arabic Ocean, Arabic Sea, Indian Ocean, and it was after the big traveling, like holy traveling pilgrims to visit many ashrams and many holy places and spiritual places, and getting dikshas, getting mantras, name. I was in Amma ashram in Kerala. Then we went with my friend to Tamil Nadu. We visited Auroville. Then we went to her very important Pujari, Brahmin, Ganesha. is still in touch with him sometimes. Yeah, even it was many years ago. So we were like so holy and, you know, very feeling ourselves very fortunate, very like only two people in the world, you know, these feelings. And yeah, we went to very strong rituals, very powerful, many hours of prayers, and I will tell about it in the next story, next maybe my video. So, but the story is about different moment, and we went back to Goa from this big long traveling, and after yoga and meditation I went to swim. I was so happy. The ocean was so nice, so beautiful, making love to me, holding me, petting me. It was such a beautiful feeling of the warm and very calm ocean around you, and all this after meditation and pranayama and yoga. It was like okay. And that particular moment, the God organized everything so perfectly. I felt the knife, sharp knife in my leg, in my knee. It's like where this can come from. It's all softness around you and pleasure, and it's so beautiful. The sun was so nice, it was morning sun, very pleasant. And where this come from? It was the feeling of very cold, freezing temperature, sharp knife inside my body. I took my leg to see out of the water, to see what is going on with my leg, because I didn't feel any pain. It's very important. But I pull out my leg and I saw big mouth that holding my knee like this, like boom, with many sharp teeth. And I didn't have any shock. The time stops. Was plenty of time to think what to do. It's like stop. And I have a long, beautiful conversation with this creature that holding my leg, myself, and the situation itself. I had plenty of time because the time stops. I found myself in a different timeline. So my thought was, okay, it reminds me when the kids are, when you breastfeeding your kids, when they're going to sleep, they hold the nipple in their mouth, and it's painful. And to pull the breast out of the mouth of the baby who is sleeping is very painful. So you have two choices to do. You need to hold the nose, that the baby need to breathe. It's open the mouth and leave the nipple, your breast out, and it's no pain, of course. It's very easy, it's very simple. And another way, you can put your fingers here and open the jaw. It's also very mild, very easy to do, because it's a baby, obviously. So as I had a lot of time to think and observe this shark, it was a shark, a baby shark. Rocket shark, it's called in India, rocket shark. It has a mouth long, with a lot of, like a mouth of the bird, but with a lot of teeth, like we have, but sharp, small sharp. They cut the fish that they're eating on the pieces and then eat them. So it's not the normal shark that you have, the faces like that, or more flat. So it's a rocket shark. I didn't know who is this that moment. And I continue thinking, okay, I have no idea where's the nose and how to hold it to get the shark let me go, lose the leg. But I obviously see the mouth. I obviously see the mouth and it's holding my leg. So what I did, I put these two fingers, because also I had the time to think. My right hand is very important. I'm painting with my right hand, so I cannot risk my right hand. It's giving the money for the whole family, so no way I can risk my beautiful arm, right arm. So I choose to use my left, and I still have a lot of scratchings on my fingers. I don't know, you see it or not here, from this shark. So I put them here, and I push down the jaw, and the shark lose my leg. So I took my leg out of the mouth. I'm telling you, there was no fear, no pain whatsoever, and no panic. My friend was with me, the one who I travel with. I asked her, can you ask someone to help? Can you just go back to the shore, go back to the beach, and ask the rescue to come? And she didn't understand me because my face was so calm. I didn't scream. I was not in panic. So she was like, and she didn't see this moment because it was less than a second. In my mind, it was plenty of hours of thinking what to do. No, this is good. No, maybe I do this different thing. Okay. So I had like process of the best decision in that less than a second. And when I took my leg, the timeline was the same, very freezed, very long. And I had thought, I have a blood, obviously, so the shark should follow me because I have the blood following me, and by the smell and instinct, shark will follow me as well. And I need to swim as soon as I can, but if I will ask her to bring help, it will be like more chance that everything will be fine. So I asked her to go to get the help if the shark will attack me again. So she will be already informed what to do. But she, seeing my absolutely normal face, with no like eyes like that and screaming and no, nothing. I was like almost smiling, and in my mind I said very slow, please go to the shore and get the help. And she starts swimming like so badly because she was confused what she needs to do, or she needs to be with me, or she needs to leave me alone. And finally she somehow got what to do, and she swam to the shore. But we actually went out from the sea together at the same time because I was also swimming, and the shark didn't follow me. So when I start walking on the sand, I saw behind me like blood everywhere. And people on the beach was looking at me like, what is going on here? And my leg was obviously like full of blood and mess. And I walked to my spiritual center. It was very close to the beach. I sat there. I called my doctor. I was laughing. He didn't understand that it's serious. And I said, listen, we have our doctors, our family doctor, who's always serving us as a spiritual center because a lot of things happening. People get bad food, or some stomach upset, or some bites from some mosquitoes that is very bad for European people, so on, so many things. So we have our Dr. Joseph. I called Joseph. I said, Joseph, listen, I got some fish biting me, and people around me said that it was a shark because I explained them already how it was looking like, how big it was, like everything. And they said, you know, the shark bite me right now. I think you need to come and see this. Maybe I need to have some antidote or something. I don't know. You're the local person. I'm a foreigner. So he came, and that moment I already walked to my home. People give me a help to stop the blood. that I could walk to my home. It's like 7 minutes walk. I went back home and I waited for Joseph. Joseph came. My home was on the second floor, and the first floor the landlord was living, the family, Indian family, and my second floor was with a huge balcony terrace where all of us had fun, and many people visiting me all the time, every day. So I was sitting in my balcony and this terrace, and with some friends who laughing with me, were laughing, and he go up stairs with his bag with medicamentations and all, and he was laughing, and he's like, only you can get this shark biting you and leave you alone. And we laugh, all of us. He gave me a shot, some special shots for the shark bites or whatever it was, I don't know. He gave me some medicamentations that I never take, because I told him that, Joseph, if I'm dying soon, then you can give me this medicine. If I'm okay to survive, I will not touch them. He knows me for so many years. He knows my character, and if I said no, I will not take the medicine, obviously I will not touch that. So he needs to go with me to herbal things, and my medication was to sit at home, not going out from my home, maximum terrace, and applying turmeric powder with the water on the scratch on this wound. And I was like 2 weeks sitting at home before I could go anywhere, because this wound you cannot cover with any bandages, because it should be on a dry air, and it should be on air and not get any dust on top of it. So I shouldn't go anywhere where I can get dust on the wound. Why I'm telling this story? Because of the things that happened with me after. And it was very beautiful. I went to a journey, a psyche journey, because I guess the shot that he gave me, Joseph, and the poison that the teeth had in my body that went inside, combined together, get to my mind, very interesting combination, and my body took it as a drug. So I was really high for maybe 10 days, naturally. I mean, not very naturally, with the help of 2 people and one fish and 1 person. It's the reaction that my body gave my mind. And it was funny that every night I had beautiful trips, like LSD trips. And I saw so many different beautiful creatures, and I got messages from them, and then I was painting them in the daytime because I couldn't go anywhere. I have my cook, I have the lady who clean and do laundry, so I don't really need to go anywhere. And I also supplies fruits and vegetables to my home from another a person who had a shop. So it was organized. My life was very organized with other people help, because I was very concentrating on the spiritual center, and most of all with my art. And it was giving a lot of financial help to the center, and of course my realization, for sure. I'm artist, painter. So it was so funny when we sorry, I just went through this moment and a little bit lost. So one night a beautiful creature came. It was a spider, a beautiful, big, huge spider. And I went again to the loop of the timeline where it's slow and I have time to think. And I thought, okay, I have this giant spider in front of me, like giant, much bigger than me, 10 times bigger than me, in front of me. And as I told you all, every night I had the trips, like LSD trips, and it was so real. And you really don't remember that you are sleeping, because my days were very flat with nothing happening, and my nights were like full of journeys. And I was waiting for the night to go to meet these creatures, to get the knowledge, to get the messages, to get the guidance, to get the teachers, the gurus, whatever, because it was like full of things, full life at the night, and very flat, very slow days. So I was like anticipating to go sleep as soon as I can, as more as I can. Also, it helps to heal the wound. So beautiful experience, one of them, because it was like 10 nights. Every night was a lot of messages, a lot of teachings, a lot of channelings. And this spider came. And the spider was so huge, and my mind asked me, what should I do? Okay, first, you can be very scared and afraid a lot because it's like a giant and it's a spider, and I used to afraid spiders. And it's normal reaction. I thought about it and I was like, no, it's boring. I actually did this many times. Let me do something else. Especially this is so beautiful moment to do something else, something different. So I thought, okay, it's up to me. How will I build a relationship with the spider? I can afraid of him, and he will be happy to play with me this game of giving me more fear, and I need to protect myself, run away, or whatever I need to do when I will decide that is the game that we're gonna play. And I don't want to play this game because it's boring. And I didn't have any fun. It seems no fun. So I decided to, okay, how about to dance with the spider? And I kind of just thought about it in my mind when I was sleeping, and he immediately understood that I don't want to be scared. I want to have fun and I want to dance. So immediately his face starts smiling. He started being like so beautiful. He started dancing. His head was dancing in one clockwise, and his body was dancing in opposite the clockwise. So it was so beautiful, like the spinning things. And I was dancing with him. We had fun. The night is over. I woke up and I process. Of course, every morning I need to process a lot of messages, a lot of insights. And this insight was, wow, this is in life. How we operate in our lives every day. How we decided to build a relationship with some events. Or we celebrate these events, even it's horrible and it's bad events or negative events. Or we decided to kind of have fun with this, or observe it, or accept it and move forward, and knowing that it's important and it's created for you to go through, created by so many forces, super beautiful, organized and conduct, that you need to accept it and see how you can collaborate. As this was the most important message that I wanted to give you today. How we collaborate and build a relationship with events that happening, with conversation, with the people that comes to our lives, ongoing from our life, doesn't matter in this case. It's up to us how we see this, how we learn from that, how we see this picture, how we see this painting. Are we grateful for the conductor? Are we grateful for the director who organized this event for us? Or we are against it and we're kind of not accepting it and fighting with this? And you cannot fight with life anyway, so it doesn't matter you fight or not, it will be the way it's supposed to be. And accept it makes this ways much more smoother, much more easier, much more blessings and insights you will get and grow much bigger, much more than if you just fight the situation. I need to remind myself to do that. I am not a super guru who knows every moment that need to be observed and with gratitude. Of course, I am very emotional. I can be so crazy emotional and psychologically fiery, but at the same time very easy go calm down and see and observe situation and say sorry and accept and have a gratitude in my heart. I learned it and I trained it in India and my travelings and raising kids and every event and every situation and every relationships. So these muscles, when we build them, when we go to do the work, really helpful and very useful. This was my message for today. I really didn't know what I will talk about, but I feel it was successful and I had fun. I hope you will have fun and learn something also. And a little advertising. I am waiting for you to get your individual painting, Portrait of Dream. I'm very happy to paint it. It's really changing life experience. You will live with your individual icon, individual portrait of dream with your painting, and it will affect your psyche, affect your mind, and give the freedom to your heart and your soul to achieve what you want in life. Because I will use the symbols, ancient symbols, very powerful, charged by centuries and people. And you're very, very welcome to be in touch with me on my Instagram, Art Abramova, or here, give me a comment for this video on YouTube, on Facebook, Instagram. Love you. Mwah.